Fala galera, today I'm going to talk about a little bit my Metafy. So I do coach on Metafy. I do that for a long time, even before Metafy exists. I've been doing coaching both in Portuguese and English. Metafy is more focused on the English players. So if you're interested in getting coach, just go to Metafy, go Paulo PRRJ, which is me, and we can talk about anything related to the game. We can do tournament preparation. We can do deck building sessions, side deck patterns, and one thing that I like doing the most, which I feel is really important, is gameplay. Gameplay review. I feel this is one of the most important things in YuGiOh, and I'm really focusing on that usually. So yeah, so hope you guys like it and have a good video. Bye. So fala galera, another replay, another gameplay. Just to remember you guys that I'm streaming now every in English every Monday and every Friday. Okay, and also I have the YouTube videos here. Okay, so yeah, we are talking about Mitsurugi earlier today, and this is it. I got some Mitsurugi replays too, and this is Mitsurugi against Yubel, which is a deck that I don't see. It's been a while since I see the last one. So we have Yubel and they play cash. So there is Fang here, Throne, Spirit, Larry, and Dark Beckoning Beast, and then we have Saji, Prosperity, Mitsurugi Ritual, Nadir, and Talent. This is definitely an absolutely insane hand. This Talent is dead, but this is pretty good. This card is crazy in this deck. So let's see what happens. So Saji, effect, get the quick play, and use the quick play to search. So just search, okay? So he used the fusion to summon and send 2 from deck. And it's pretty cool that he can send the Serpent and the Serpent triggers. So that triggers, get the card back, and the one go back. So he got the Ritual back, okay? So he decided to make dual drive. So this is the version that plays YuGiOh 2, and this deck probably has the highest ceiling of the game right now, probably higher than YuGiOh Finsmith. This is probably higher because this is YuGiOh Mitsurugi, and with Nadir package, it have less no engine, right? Spots, but it tried to compensate that with a lot of grind and a lot of follow up and a lot of no engine. So now you turn on, yeah, this part of the deck, and usually this version just play like some of the YuGiOh and some, and doesn't play cross and things like that. So this is something to keep an eye to. So he decided to ritual summon after that, just to bring this back. Usually what happens, you try to ritual summon the first time from your hand by summoning this from hand and sending 2 from deck, and then the second time you try to summon from your deck by sending something from your field, and then you can bring this back and search another card. This deck is the type of deck that cannot resolve cards like this. Like you're going to lose. As you can see, this is a negate. So he changed something. I don't know exactly what happened now. But sure. So he summoned that and got Ice YuGiOh. He did normal summon. He changed the X for a node. So he changed the X that he previously searched with drive for a node. So he did the ice to send the drive to summon the ice, and that makes dual drive, and then does up here. And then he used node to discard the talents and make. Oh, there's no target. Yeah, there's no target, right? Wait, something's going on. Okay, he's probably changing the play. Okay, I see what happened. They're probably going on discard here. I feel like he did node first, discard something. I think he's gonna discard something. And then he used the Dweller effect just to detach, and then he's gonna make the detonator. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. Yeah. And then he decided to discard in the deer and keep the talents. So he prosperity at the end of everything. He got prayers. And that's a pretty oppressive field, okay? So let's see how it goes. He's gonna probably draw Phase Dweller here. I mean, you could consider not doing that because of Imperm, but I feel like Imperm is not even that good because you can chain Detonator to kill. So yeah, I probably would have used the Dweller here. So he summons the thing here. And then he said okay, so he searches, he said okay, he got a unicorn, so he plays the entire package. Hello Cabello, what's up? And then he gave up, because that's what happens when you say okay to the stack. Nice. So let's see another game. This is a deck that I really want to see more of. Okay, so what happens here was unicorn, and then he does a search because of draw, and then he's gonna do this first. So what he gave, a planet, and now this is probably the food spell. Yep. Got some Sour Lotus and see if it does a draw. If there is a draw, he's gonna unicorn. Now he starts with unicorn. This Swallows is gonna put in work, but at least unicorn is gonna banish one card from the extra deck, which is not that bad against the deck because the Mitsurugi cards can play without the extra deck most of the time, right? So this is something to keep an eye. So he did this, Swallows, okay. Oh, it's two Swallows, that's true. I didn't pay attention, it was two Swallows. That's a little bit worse. Definitely not gonna continue after this. Okay, so another ritual and a prayers. So that triggers, that triggers. Let's see which one he got from the extra deck. He got Pharaoh Imps, probably a one-off, since it was managed here. And he made, oh, he decided, he thought it was worth. I don't know. I don't think, do you guys think this is worth it? To summon. Oh, he can't use Fua. That's cool. That's true. That's true. Oh my god, that's actually really true. He can't even use Fua, right? So that's a good thing to remember that I forgot, right? See, I forgot things too. Yeah, I definitely forgot about that. So what he should have done here was to change Fua to set rotation, right? I don't know how much it would change, but that's what. Let's pretend. Okay, let's do an exercise. Let's pretend that's what happened. And then did this. Okay, so yeah, they can use Fua of the. He can't use Fua. So let's pretend. Okay, let's go back. Let's pretend he used Fua in chain to start rotation, and the other player decided to do the same thing. Okay, just for the sake of the game. So he drew two cards here. I don't know, man. This sounds like an expensive Phantom Yubel. I don't know. This sounds really expensive. And he has 8 cards here. That's a lot of cards. So he decided to Moonfire, get X'd. Interesting that he decided to go for X'd first. What? No way. Okay, I thought he had a target. Okay, so he did this. Sure. This is so good. He negated pain and got this negated. Sure. The unicorn has lost another card. Let's see what he loses here. Detonator. Maybe this is a one-off. Maybe it is. Because he decided to banish a detonator. Maybe it's a one-off, right? It wouldn't be too crazy to think that some people play that as a one-off. I mean, you play Prosperity in the deck. You probably have space in the extra deck. So I don't know if that's a one-off. Okay, so we'll see. That's a sword. Okay. That ice. That's probably a one-off. A lot of the cards in the YuGiOh package, again, in this deck, they are less copies of. So that's a Dweller. Okay, interesting. So he used Dweller, he decided to negate it. Okay, that triggers, and summons. This is negated, by the way. You need to remember that some things are going to get banished eventually by birth. That's a nice. There is normal summon. He did not normal summon yet. That's another X. He plays multiple copies of, right? You guys can hear me, right? Yeah. Then he make drive. Oh, interesting. He decided to detach off Dweller, so he keep the cross negate. I think that's cool. Oh no, he did not use the effect. He did Wings of the Eclipse. I wasn't thinking about that. Okay. Interesting. Okay, where this is going. Oh, he's gonna do Dweller again? Wait. He will, right? He search. Okay. This is the fusion one, right? I think they're so similar. They should have made this card different. Okay, sure. Trigger. Got a quick playback, I think. Oh, yeah, the Regek effect. It chained Weller, yeah. Yeah, he could have used Birth at some point here, right? Yeah. Sure, but this still happens. And that triggers to what happened here. And then he used that to negate, and they used that to discard to make Throne trigger. And got that to hand to summon. Trying to survive here. Use that one to bring to search. Jeez, this is not bad. 2 cards were searched for some reason. Okay, go back. There's a lot of takebacks, so sometimes it's hard to follow. He's locked. So prosperity now. So pretty much he's saying that he's not. Wait. Oh, this is negated. But this cannot die. I'm curious to see. This can be popped, right? Okay, this works, right? If he plays Antis, he wins. Right? If he plays Antis and capped Antis, he capped. So he wins, I think, right? Yep. I really wanted to see this deck against something that is not YuGiOh. This is game, even after prosperity, this is 52 plus 31. 80, no, it's not game. Then you have some damage here, but you need to do 16,000. Yeah, I'm gonna just trust this is correct. That's really funny. So he did this effect to wait, what? To negate, but then you need to discard this instead, right? Okay, I'm assuming he decided not to use Birth. Oh no. Okay, use Birth, he negated. He said okay. Then he summons and that got negated. What? How? How did this happen? How this card was summoned? He shuffled 2 from grave and summoned from grave? Why? I don't know what happened here. Yeah, I feel like they're just messing up. Okay, this is a really interesting replay. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but okay, it didn't matter, right? So yeah, that's it. I want to see this deck more. I feel like this deck have a lot of potential. It has some some upsides and some downsides in comparison to other versions of Rise, especially. So yeah, something interesting to look at. Not gonna lie. Okay, so yeah, that's it. See you next time. Bye bye.